My name is Kristen Dyer and I'm the Syracuse High Child Care Coordinator. I've been in child care for 28 years, so some things are just the way of life, you know. The criteria that I looked at when trying to decide if it was going to be for me or not was fairly easy. You know, I love to make people's day. I love to make sure that they're happy, safe, and so when it came available, I was able just to apply and hope for the best, and it turned out well. You know, when I'm trying to teach the students about flexibility and what might be happening with the parent, it takes time to really understand that. However, so say I had a child that came in this morning and she was really upset because her chickens weren't going to come home with her. You know, I know another little girl who has chickens at home, so we just started this dialogue about, you know what, I bet you Avonlea will bring the pictures of her chickens. She gave me a hug, it settled her down, Mom was able to say goodbye, and we went about our day. I was always taught when I went to school that if you stand above a child and try to have a conversation with them, it's not going to work. So for me, I spend a lot of time on the floor. You know, I get down with them, I interact with them, they'll jump in my lap, we'll have conversations about what's going on at home. And then, you know, I play with them. That's what this is all about, is just we're playing with them and getting to know what they like or they don't like. Some of the challenges that we deal with on a daily basis are allergies. I don't do it alone. This is a collective effort. I have 2 assistants, and then I have 64 high school students that rotate through here every 90 minutes, you know, and so it's really teaching them how important it is to look at labels, read it again, have somebody else double check it, and then we go behind them and we're always checking to make sure that they're not getting something that they shouldn't. We have 34 children in the center ranging from 6 weeks to 5 years. So that's the children aspect. Then I have students, and I typically will work with juniors and seniors because they've had to go through child development, child care A and child care B before they can come over to me. And then it's on a daily basis, you know, I get to know their personalities. I understand their body language. You know, I've got a few students who are going through a really hard time. You know, 2 years ago, I had a student that was sitting in the hall every single day at lunchtime by herself, and I said, how about you take my class? And she did, and by the end of the school year, she now is passing her classes, she feels a part of, and she feels safe. You know, the students aren't ridiculing her because she's no longer sitting in the hall, she's in my classroom, and she said for the first time she felt love. I absolutely love those students that fit nowhere else in this school. You know, they're not jocks, they're not cheerleaders, they're not on the dance line. Academically, they're not soaring. They fit nowhere. But if I can get my hands on them and I can say, you belong here, they can come into this classroom, and then the kids start to love them because there are no judgments, and you just watch them blossom.